All right, Rich with Hall of Fame Huddle here. I'm with Sierra Mayle, senior from Marlington, and Morgan Penird, sophomore from Marlington. Congratulations on an excellent season so far, ladies. You guys both have much different paths that you've gotten here. You're a senior. You've seen some good teams.
Yeah.
And you've seen the three-win team from last year. And Morgan, you're a sophomore, so you've got a lot of years left. Can you guys just explain first year the ups and the downs that you went through in your 4 years here, and how it feels now to have a pretty successful season?
I'd have to say probably like my freshman year is probably where I was like least confident, because I was playing with like some pretty good girls, and like we had like Katie Reed and like Sierra Galena playing, and I'll get in like I was kind of like I'll dress, and then I'll get in like the last couple of seconds if we had a big lead or if like we were down by a lot, and it just really sucked because at the end of the year for our banquet I missed getting a letter like by 4 quarters, and that kind of like got to me because I wanted to be a 4-year letterman in like every sport that I played. And then sophomore year when I got more playing time and I became 6th man, that kind of like boosted my confidence and it made me work harder. And then junior year when I got that starting spot, I think is when it, like my confidence fully like set in, like, all right, you got this, like now it's time to step up and be a leader. Because we only had 2 seniors when I was a junior, and I was like, and I only had like 3 other juniors with me, and I was like, well, all right, we got this, like now I'm a starter, we're going to start playing better and everything. And well, we didn't really have that many wins last year, and that kind of sucked. Like, I don't want to say it was embarrassing, but that was definitely like a lesson learned that we just had to work harder and come back next year with it. And then senior year, that's what I loved. Everyone had that potential, and we were all just dedicated, and we all like agreed to that. Like, hey, we're going to do so much better this year. We finally we had a year in with our new coach, so much better. So senior year is probably definitely one of my favorite years by far.
And tonight was your senior night. Congratulations
thank
on
you.
that. As the only senior, how did you particularly, lift these girls up after last season, moving into this season?
Pretty much like when we came in, we just like sat down and said, hey, do you want to have a season like last year, or do you want to move from that and do better this year? And we all got on the same page, and like that's what just made me like just love being with this team, is because we all like know that we can just be like, we can trust everybody out on the court. Like even like girls on the bench ready to come in, we can trust them coming on the court and taking the lead and like stepping it up. Like even when I'm sitting on the bench and I know someone's going to step up out there, like Ellie Rogers or like Morgan, I'm right behind them on the bench, like just like cheering them on still. And like that's just all we have to do, is just like keep each other up rather than tear each other down. And I think that's what we really focused on this year.
And Morgan, as a sophomore, your first high school experience was really not that pleasant.
Yeah.
How did, as a young player, how did you, get back into it and recover from a year like last year?
Yeah, it was kind of nerve-wracking last year. Coaches gave me a lot of confidence starting as a freshman. Like I didn't expect that at all, but they definitely boosted confidence, always telling me to keep shooting and stuff. And like the coaches were just constantly telling me positive things, boosting me up.
What do you think the biggest difference and the biggest changes that you guys have had to make since last year, in your opinion?
Ball movement, much better pass cut, waiting for a good shot instead of forcing stuff.
And for both of you, you're having a great season. When did you guys know that it was, hey, we could really have a good season and this is real?
I'd say after the Minerva win.
Yeah.
At the beginning, we played like Alliance, who we beat pretty big last year too, but Minerva we were never even close to beating last year.
Yeah.
And it was nice to finally get a close win, because we had 3 wins blowouts last year, but we had never fought for a win. And the Minerva game
that really gave us that confidence. So like we know we can fight back from something now, because that like every game where we get down, we know like, hey, set it up, let's go. Like just calm down, focus, and then we come back, and then that's what gives us that confidence to just keep that lead. And
you guys had a big crowd here tonight. They seem like they're really behind you guys, so that's got to be something that really carries you guys through.
Yeah,
so congratulations again on the great season,
Thanks.
and good luck the rest of the way, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.